Hey, everybody. Welcome into another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Yes, I know it's not our theme song, but let me give y'all some context on why that is. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. So, I'm going to tell you the reason why you're not hearing the theme song because y'all, epidemic sound. Are some pieces of sugar honey iced tea. I said it. This is not the only time that they've had to deal with a content creator, but the song I have the license for, and they don't seem to realize that I can use that song for anything. But according to Canva, you can't use any song for a live stream, which doesn't make any sense to me, right? Like, if you have the license, that should cover everything, right? So that's why you're not hearing the song. But I'm going to try to figure out a way to still get our song, whether I got to buy it, because if I own it, then I should be able to do what I want to do. But anyway, welcome in, everybody. Yeah, right. Oh, sorry. Okay, I just heard myself really loud there. So y'all probably just heard me loud there as well. Welcome in, everybody, to Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. So listen, I've been seeing the news on Stormy Steele all day long. I am not surprised that she is being sued for $12,000. I mean, think about who we're talking about here. Think about who we're talking about. This is Stormy Steele, the person that was not approved for Bell Collective at all. And so because she wasn't approved for Bell Collective, then she tried to get on Love and Marriage Huntsville through Melody Cherie. And then gets upset when, she doesn't want to talk to your behind anymore because she's been going through her own situations. Then you have, oh my God, then you have a waste of a husband taking you to court. By the way, tomorrow there's going to be a family court hearing for Melody and Hotel. So it's probably just an amendment to say, hey, guess what? My kids deserve to be on social media. And not to mention, Hotel's, attorney has been disbarred. He's been disbarred. So it's like, at this point, y'all, this is just who these people are. I mean, even the Housewives have drama, but not this much drama, right? So the new season is on the way in September. Of course, they haven't released when in September yet, but child, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, y'all. And then y'all, did y'all hear the call? Oh my Lord. Original Straight No Chaser put out a brand new piece of audio today. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm like, wait a minute, she put out something new today? Because y'all remember she posted a part of a call with Coleslaw a while back, and people were saying, well, she can't probably post anything else because of the case, right? And then I see Millie Chun, shout out to Millie Chun. I see, review of new information. I'm like, wait a minute, is this really new? And so it was crazy to hear what she was recapping on. So basically the call was this, y'all. Okay. So Arion said that, Cherie is an old lady and he needs to make sure that she's well enough because she's going to be 60 soon. Okay. So when Hotel went live with Sheree, Arion wanted him to go live with Sheree just to see what they were doing. And that, Sheree can't read, and that Hotel was making subliminals at Sheree, and then that if Arion took Hotel back, that they would be banging tonight. The biggest thing was that Arion made Bravo relevant. Now, do I like Kenya more? No, I don't. Do I like Portia? No, I don't. But they made Housewives. Nene Leakes laid the foundation of that, okay? She did not make Bravo relevant. She didn't make Huntsville relevant. Alabama is more relevant because of their civil rights history. What are we doing here? Really, though? And then, of course, everybody was talking about Knox and how he may be autistic. I'm not going to cover that. because at the end of the day, kids who have a disability, that's no fault of their own, and every kid does have a purpose. But it was interesting because you know how Martell always talks about, or Hotel always talks about his kids, right? And how much they mean to him. He had the Upscale magazine cover where he was talking about being a dad, how all the kids there and stuff like that. But allegedly, he said that 5 kids is too much, and he doesn't even potty train Knox. And I'm just like, so wait a minute. You mean to tell me that you can tell how somebody else is a mother, but you can't handle your responsibilities as a mother? Not to mention, too, apparently Hotel wants his name to be changed to Maverick so he can be a part of the M&M kids. But Ariane wants control so badly of Knox that she doesn't want to change the name. So it was just one thing after another. And it was, I was listening to the recap and the call. Hey, Karma Girl, welcome and glad to have you here. I was listening to the recap and call. Let me put this banner up, y'all. Everything is alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only, okay? But yeah, I was just like, really though? This is what we're doing? This is what we're doing. That at the end of the day, you are so about being in control that you don't mind losing how people see you. And I just really did not get that. That is odd. That's very odd. Well, thank you for being here. Y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. And honestly, too, when you click subscribe, hit all notifications, because sometimes it'll say none, personalized, and all. So hit all so that way you can get. I don't know what's going on with that, but thank you so much for letting me know that. We're just here talking about love and marriage, Huntsville, y'all. A lot has happened today. Of course, the legendary Black Titanic was on the scene in Huntsville, Alabama, for Stormi Steele's court case today. But Stormi showed up the day before and tried to sell it. So she has, I think, 45 days to raise the money. But honestly, if you got a lawsuit from Apex for $1.7 million and you have, a judgment for, $80,000 and $500 in legal fees from a media company, and now you got this judgment for $12,000, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? So that's what being a queen is all about. That's what being a millionaire is all about. That really, that's the image that you want to be able to portray of yourself. Really, hey Tanya B, good to see you, Queen. Good to see you here. I don't get it. So like when I saw all the news alerts, I'm like, y'all, this is game 7. This is game 7. All these stories are distractions from the main game. Okay. You know how like you got how you got like the pre-games and in the season before the season starts, you know what I mean? And then you got the regular, this is game 7. This is game 7. There is a revenge P tape. Okay. That's game 7. And so when I saw Stormi Steele, hello, Aunt Debbie, good to see you, Queen, here as well. When I saw Stormi Steele, I'm like, well, why is this a surprise to y'all? I sincerely didn't get it. But, Black Titanic wanted to serve her something. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was a lawsuit for the jumping that Stormi Steele did on her. And, at the end of the day, if you got those lawsuits and you can't pull yourself together after all that, there's no way in 45 days you're going to raise the money. Ain't no way. Ain't no way you're going to be able to raise $45,000. Not 45,000, sorry. There's no way. See, that's how crazy this is. There is no way that you're going to be able to raise money in 45 days. No way. No way. And then, not to mention, with Hotel, he couldn't even pay $10,000 for the lawyer for his court custody case. So he can't pay a retainer. He can't help his mom out. He didn't get his license. his bottle, his wine didn't move at all. He couldn't speak on any words at his own magazine cover launch. Like, do y'all see what I'm saying? Like, usually you have a failure here and there, but everywhere, come on now. Like, I just not to mention on top of that, Miguel Wilson and the suit line. So apparently there was an event. I think it was Miguel Wilson's Suit Classic or something like that when Hotel and Sheree came out, and Arion was upset about that. And my thing is this, is that at the end of the day, you're allowing this behavior. You are. Like, he got allegedly Belinda. He got allegedly, the young lady from the Party in the Pasture. He's got, I'm trying to think who else does he have, y'all? I mean, some people think that Destiny is low-key one of the ladies. There's so many ladies that he has. So it's like, okay, I gotta rob Peter to pay Paul. If Paul don't have it, somebody else has it. And he comes home to you for you to be the scapegoat, and you allowing this behavior. Absolutely. He is absolutely doomed. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I think he just wants to stay in this now. I really, really do. Hey, Nikki News, welcome in. Glad to have you here. No, he just wants to stay in this now. That's all he really wants to do. And by the way, y'all, if my phone goes out, do not worry. I will reset my phone. I will be back. It happened a couple of times here recently. But yeah, basically, he just wants to stay in chaos. That's all he wants to do. And when the whole thing happened, now y'all know Hotel likes to eat cake. So Arion said, I didn't even want to do it, but it was just a freaky situation at that time. I'm just like, how are you this stupid? I genuinely do not get this. How are you this stupid? Because you said, I quote, you played original Straight No Chaser. You played yourself to say all of this. And listen, when Arion said that she made Bravo relevant, like, they already taped the reunion, right? So this is brand new information that, honestly, to tell you the truth, and I don't know what the reunion is going to look like. I don't even think they've said anything yet. I don't even, have they? I know they showed the looks. By the way, shout out to Justin Diego Bingeworthy, who broke down the looks superbly. Y'all check him out. Absolutely love that brother. But I don't even think they have a preview. I don't even think they have a preview of the reunion, but like, Hotel was like in what? How many episodes? 3 episodes. He was in part 1 and part 2 of the season premiere, and then he went to Sheree's birthday party. I mean, unless there's any other episodes, y'all let me know, because I haven't tuned into it. I haven't tuned into it at all. Yes, and you're right, Phil Scruffle. Carlos needs to be prepared. Carlos needs to be prepared for sure. Hummingbirds are fine. I think there's about 6 of them flying over the fear. I'm standing clear from the deck. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Just stand clear from that deck, because you do not want to get in between an animal and their food. Listen. Just like being at Golden Corral CC's Pizza. If that person's about to get the last slice of pepperoni pizza, let them get the last slice of pepperoni pizza. Let them get whatever, because they're going to refill the buffet, okay? But no, can y'all let me know, is that all the episodes that, Hotel been a part of? Or is that just me? Because I don't think he was on much this season of Housewives at all. Like, he hasn't even been on Watch What Happens Live. You know what I mean? Because, well, I'm trying to think. And y'all can let me know, because y'all watch this stuff more than me. I do commentary to find the humanity within all this ish. Do any of the men of Real Housewives franchises go on Watch What Happens Live? Let's see, Tony B said he hasn't been in many episodes. He was in the last one for the Sip and See for Sherry's grandbaby. Okay, thank you, Tanya B. As always, love you, value, embrace you, queen. We gotta talk, because I want to collaborate with Tanya B, if that's cool with you. But yeah, do any of the men go on Watch What Happens Live at all? Like, I know the men go to the reunion, but does any one of them go and watch What Happens Live? Because, like, honestly, if I was, and not to give him any free advice, but if I was Hotel, I would have asked to go and watch What Happens Live so I can be, you know, seen a little bit more. Hey, Miss P. Williams, you see your nephew is here. You see your nephew is here. He ain't going nowhere. I just had to have a little mental break, just a little mental break. But I am here for all of y'all. And like I said, okay, you haven't seen any of the men. Oh, that's what I'm saying. So the men understand the assignment that this is what their wife does. They happen to be a part of it. But that's not their life. So yes, Miss P. Williams. And honestly, y'all, let me tell you something. Miss P. Williams is a whole vibe. We were at Pretty Brown Eyes Sipping Paint. It was a wonderful time. We had 3 cookie division. Okay, we had 3 cookie division. There were 3 cookies on the screen. Hey, Black women are in the building. Good to see you here as well. It was so much fun. Her daughters are very wise, articulate, and they stand 10 toes down. They stand 10 toes down. I am going to assume that Pretty Brown Eyes stayed out in the pool house with her swimsuits and probably just breaking hearts as the Florida version of Lisa Ray McCoy in the backyard, just hurting people. But I say that lovingly, PBE. I say that lovingly. I really, really do. But no, we had a wonderful, wonderful time. And honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I thank each and every one of y'all for seeing something in me. I truly do. With everything that happened, I just needed a mental break. And honestly, this is giving me the most social anxiety. But how you really know that you matter is not by the quantity of how much you do, but it's the quality of what people give you. Because when I went on PBE's, Sipping Pain, Miss P. Williams said, "Hey, Braylon." And anytime I go and chat, y'all say, "Hey, Braylon." And I don't ask for that at all. Y'all genuinely somehow within y'all brain cells, your soul and your heart somehow see something in me. And there's no words to say thank you enough. So thank each and every one of y'all for seeing something in me. I don't ever think you could be over grateful. If you do end up being over grateful and people complain about it, guess what? That just means that they don't have a heart. Don't worry about them, because God can take care of people better than we can. Amen. So anyway, but back on this though, I genuinely do not get this, because like at the end of the day, I just don't get Hotel. I really don't. Like, you were in 3 episodes, and not to mention they did bring up Arion in any of the episodes. They didn't bring you up in any of the episodes. And let me tell you something. Producers are smart. Not all of them, but some of them are actually really smart. Well, I won't say this. Most production teams are very smart, because to do 12 to 14 hour days of taping is not easy. So I give them all credit. But do you not think producers vet who is coming on the show? Now, I know that Carlos and Nini talked about how it worked back then, that you had to be tested, but now that anybody can come on the show. But even though that may be the mindset, you don't think that they vetted who Hotel was and who he was connected to, so just in case something was to happen out the way, that they would know what to do? Bravo's been around way longer than you have existed. Bravo originally was supposed to be for theater and art programming. Bravo Encore. That's what Bravo was supposed to be. And now Bravo has evolved into a reality TV channel where it's like Bravo for the shade, Bravo for the come up, Bravo for this, Bravo for that. And honestly, if I was at Bravo, I would say, welcome to Bravo, where we're all about celebrating the Bravos of life. Like something like that. That should be the brand name, right? But that's neither here nor there. But the point is, you did not make Bravo relevant. You didn't. They're having Bravo con, it's not because of you. It's not. And not to mention, y'all, Original Straight No Chaser says she's going to have a part 2 coming out soon. So I'm just like, you know what? September is going to be here before you know it. Let's see. Phyllis Crawford said that would be disrespectful to bring her up. She may get a mention in this reunion. She may, but here's the thing, right? I'm gonna give y'all a prime example. Let's just say, right, I was in the room with Lisa Ray McCoy, right? Me and her take a photo. I'm in my suit. She's in her, and she says she always liked white. So maybe I'm in my burgundy suit with, white shoes and a black shirt, looking fly as I often do. And she's in her white dress, and we're vibing. She got her brunette hair. I got my red suit. We vibing together, right? That don't mean I'm with Lisa Ray McCoy. Okay, that don't mean I'm with her. All right. Now, of course, after the old soul, the intellect, and the connection that creates elevation, that elevation creates a creates a marathon. You understand? That can last for hours and hours. Wanna give you my flowers and some champagne showers. We gonna be talking for hours because it's me who wanna get devoured. Still, unless Lisa Ray McCoy gives me that energy, I'm dead in the water, just like Arion's dead in the water. Like, what we doing here? Hey, Linda Gamble, good to see you, Queen. But yeah, it's like, what we doing here? So I will, and I say all that to say the sound of rambling comes crazy. Just give me time. But Phyllis, to your point, if she gets brought up at the reunion, she's going to be brought up because of the association, right? She's going to be brought up because of the association, not because she's relevant to the storyline. And people got to get better about that. Just because you are being brought up because of association doesn't mean that it's because of a definite connection, right? And you know what's crazy, Arion? I'm just going to say this to you. If you made Bravo relevant, why weren't you on this season of Housewives? I'm going to just say his name because I know we call him Hotel, going through every hotel floor and do what he wants to do, not paying the bill. But Martell at least made it on the show. You haven't. What are we doing here? What are we actually doing here? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I'm more known on I'm more known on YouTube, and guess what? I've only been around for a couple of months now. Like, I have my account since like 2013, and I'm just gonna go to my live count right now, my live view count right now. My total view count is 44,586 views. Getting closer to 50,000 views. So, close to 50,000 views that people have seen me in some capacity. And you haven't been on Bravo not one time. So who's more famous? Off of social media? Really? Okay. All right. I can't. I mean, I've never seen this much delusion at one time. Like, when the mid-season break came about, I thought it was going to be an actual break, but the show just continued on YouTube. That's all it did. It just continued on YouTube. It really, really did. Hang on, I'm about to do a poll. Very delusional. Like, what in the world? I mean, at this point, I can't believe I'm about to say this. Portia Williams will get a call to come back before you ever get a call to come on, Ariane. Lord Jesus, I can't believe I just said that. Lord help. Lord help. That was so hard for me to say, y'all. That was so hard for me to say. That was so hard for me to say. I meant to add that as, an option. I just recognized it now. So y'all want me to keep talking? Okay. All right. All good. Let me know when y'all want me to drop the link and y'all can come on up. But I try to at least give y'all some time. Because like I said, I think at the end of the day, when you come through, right, when you guys come through, you guys should want to hear me first for at least a little bit before I drop the link. Oh my God, y'all are going back and forth 50-50. Okay, understood. I'll keep talking. But yeah, I generally don't get this. And like, you know, in the words of Rick James, cocaine is a hell of a drug, but fame is a hell of a drug too. It is. And some people OD on it. Because the thing about fame is, I'll put it like this. Fame is like taking shots at the bar. You get that one shot of Don Julio tequila. You get that shot. Oh, that feel good. Give me another one. Oh, that feel good. Oh, give me another shot. I think you're done. No, but give me another shot, though. You give it here. You shut up and give it. And y'all know that there are some people out there, and y'all like to act like that, so I don't want no shade from me. But why did I do that dramatization? Because at the end of the day, the shot is supposed to allow you to be loose. It's not supposed to overtake you. And I personally think that Arion has seen the shots of fame that people have been able to take and how they've been able to make a whole bar out of it. Like, I can make this drink pretty good. I'm going to open up a bar. She doesn't recognize the responsibility it takes to keep open that bar. Follow my metaphor here. So at the end of the day, she wants to be drunk on fame, but she can't even take the first shot of just tasting what it is. And not to mention with Martell or Hotel, y'all. And this is something I really don't get. You said, and I quote, that you would never leave Huntsville, right? But yet you went to New York, yet you went to Atlanta, yet you went to Texas. You were in London, okay? So for somebody that says, I really am shy, and I really don't like reality TV, you sure are taking up all the resources of it. You sure are taking up all the resources of it. Because y'all, those pictures of Sheree's grandbaby baby shower, and by the way, congratulations to Sheree and the beautiful family. We got to celebrate good news more often. So congratulations to the family. God bless that grandbaby. Hope it grows up healthy, strong, and the legend that they will be. But those pictures aired in People magazine. But yet you don't like reality TV. You're shy, but yet you put yourself on a whole magazine cover and then had no words to say at your own magazine launch party for the launch of your cover. Really? Hey, Shan, good to see you, Queen. Glad to have you here. Honestly, you better be lucky I wasn't at the launch for, Upscale Magazine. You better be lucky I wasn't there for the launch of your magazine cover. Hey, everybody. So since Martell has no vocabulary, I'm going to say it. Listen, I can only imagine what it is to wake up every day with 5 kids and a wife that honestly I should have been more appreciative of. And I messed my own self up. But what this cover has showed me is that whatever energy I put into anything I do, including with the story that you guys can see on pages 20, 21, and 22, I hope now that me going through this, even though it was unnecessary for me to go through, I hope that I don't just take those words to heart because I put heart in those words on those pages. I hope that I take those words as tools and rebuild myself up as a man. I thank all of you for being here at my magazine cover launch. Sheree, absolutely love you. I know that we're just beginning to talk, but I do see something in you. I want to thank you for being here. Kimmy, Maurice, Marceau, Tisha, everybody for being here. Enjoy the bar. It's an open bar. We got fried catfish outside. Well, actually, fried catfish will be inside. I'm talking a lot, but basically, thank all of y'all for being here. One love, much love, all love. I'm out of here, y'all. I say that speech, I get down off the stage. And guess what, Martell? Everybody's now coming to Braylon because he was more articulate than you. You gonna let a 29-year-old run up on you and handle your magazine cover launch? Really? Dude. Wasn't those pics when he got removed from the kid's birthday party where he was asked to leave? Probably. I mean, at this point, anything that is up for grabs for content purposes is probably available as evidence. For real. Like, no cap. I just sincerely do not understand why you would put yourself in a position this badly to showcase yourself in a light that you don't have to be in. And listen, at this point, there's no storyline for Hotel. There's no storyline for him on Love and Marriage episode. What, we don't follow him trying to find love? I mean, honestly, I can't believe I'm about to say this. Carlos, if you really care about Martell that much, make a dating show off of him and put it on. Let's see who's open to cast. Let's see how that works out. Since you care about him that much. Jesus Christ. I can't do that. Can't do it. Lord, welcome in everybody to Brainweed's virtual tour. Miss P. Williams, I just can't. I can't. Listen, for me to be 29 years old and for me to do a dramatization of how I would have handled Yo Magazine cover launch party, and I was more articulate than you, and I'm not around the optics to be able to be that good, and I just did it like that. That's ridiculous. A 29-year-old should not be able to handle a grown person like that easily. It just should not happen. Lord help. I mean, Phyllis, in the words of Rihanna, he put on quite a show, really had us going. Now it's time to go. Curtain finally closing, very entertaining. But it's over now. Go on and take a bow. Like, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I can't do it. I simply cannot. By the way, y'all, I know I cannot sing. Okay, let's not go there. I already know I can't sing. I was on with talking with Solana, and she was like, "Please don't sing again." I'm like, "Do we gotta type me that bad though? Really? Do we have to do that?" Did he pull his partner or assistant on the stage to help him thank guests? That I do not know, Tanya B. I think there was a young lady from Upscale Magazine, who arranged all of it. I think that he said thank you to her, but not that I know of. Because here's the thing, right? Usually, I'm giving y'all some insider info here. So usually when it is a birthday party, anniversary, baby shower, whatever, right? Usually all that's worked out in advance, right? No problem, Tony B, no problem. But usually what will end up happening is there will be correspondence over weeks upon weeks, right? Because you have to know who is coming to the party, who is going to say what. So even, and like I said, some stuff you shouldn't have to rehearse because you should just know what to do, but not everybody has the social skills. But what I would have done was like, okay, so the party's going to be here. All right, let me arrive at least the day before. Okay, so when y'all introduce me, where am I going to come up? Okay, I'm going to come up this way because at the end of the day, the magazine covers in the middle. So me coming up to the right-hand side and me walking across and then turning around to see myself with the magazine cover, that draws their attention in. Okay, how long should I speak on the mic for? Okay, after that, is anyone else gonna have some? There's so many particulars of what to do that should have been handled. Okay, first of all, we're not going to do that to me. We're not going to do that to me. No. I am not Usher. I am not Usher. No, no. I appreciate you thinking that. I really do, but no, there's no way. There's no way. If Usher knew who I was, I'd be like, sir, you do realize you're Usher, right? you do realize you're an Usher. But I appreciate that though. But no, at the end of the day, just it seems like everything he touches fails. At the end of the day, that seriously, that's just what I believe. Everything that he touches absolutely fails. I'm not Barry White either. Lord Jesus, I just can't live without you. Lord, I can't. Whenever you do an impression of somebody, you have to lose your voice and you have to lose yourself because no, it's okay. Justine, I know that was coming from a place of love, beautiful. You're fine with me. You're fine. Usher, Barry White, you're mentioning legends to me, so I am completely fine with those compliments. Love you, Justine. Thank you so much for that. But no, it's mind-boggling to me because, like, at 29 years old, I don't get how I have more of a comprehension on what not to do. You're fine, just Lord G. Hang on. Hang on 1 second. Lord Jesus, hang on. Hashtag. You are fine, Justine. You are fine, okay? You're absolutely fine. No, you know what it is? I was in choir for a very long time, right? So I went from a tenor one to a tenor two to a bass one to a bass two. So I've never really been able to sing like that. But no, you meant it from a good place. We are good. You and me, we are good. I appreciate the love for sure. But yeah, I don't get this show. I really don't. I feel like it's on its last legs. And for people who are one-dimensional, and that's not everybody. That's not everybody. Let me just say that. Most of the time, the people that I have seen, hey, T-Talk with your girl, welcome, man, glad to have you here. The people I have seen on, YouTube that they talk about this, they at least try to talk about other things. Even though the audience is going to be coming for love and marriage content, they at least try to diversify themselves with some topics just to showcase that they have a glimpse of being able to talk about other things. You know what I mean? So it is, like I said, I feel like the show is on its last legs. I really do. I feel like after this mid-season comeback and the reunion, that's when we'll know if it's over or not. Because I feel like they want it to be over. For real. That's just my take. I feel that with what has happened with Hotel, I feel like, whatever has been taped. But Martell just needs to sit out next season if there is a next season. Just say, nope, I am not going to be on camera. I will gladly take my check. I'll show up. I'll tape, but don't use me. Karma girl. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. No, I appreciate that. Thank you. It's all good. Justine meant it from a good place. She really did. It's all good. It really is. But yeah, it boggles my mind though that one person could do this much ish. Really. I mean, I was talking with a friend of mine today, and he was saying how he went through something where he had to be responsible for, and there was a young lady that still wanted to, see what could be with him. And he went and he said, this is not a date. And I said, dude, you have to allow yourself to know that you deserve to have somebody in your corner. But at least when somebody's in your corner, it's because you've taken responsibility. I have never seen this much hate for one person. Right. And it's because of the multiple things that this person has done. Like, I don't know of one person that sees Hotel in a good light. I just don't. Y'all can let me know, but I haven't seen one on YouTube. Have not. Had the po-po come to my house because I'm chilling with my singing. Yes, we're talking about that now. Yes, I saw that today. Literally, I was laying here in bed, minding my own business. And I see Millie Chung going to do a recap of original Straight No Chase. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait. You mean new information? And then I went and typed in original Straight No Chaser, and I saw it. And I listened to it. So y'all, I was listening to the call and her recap. And I'm just like, oh my Lord, gee, why? Why? Like, you made Bravo relevant? No, you did not. No, you did not. You did not make Bravo relevant. Bravo been around before you, will be here after you. And then, you know, she didn't want Martell or Hotel to eat her cake, but it was a freaky situation. And, you know, that at the end of the day, that, you know, she doesn't want Knox's name to change because she wants that control and everything else. Like, it was just team too much, in the words of Tamar Esteem Braxton. It was team too much. It was like, I'm just, yeah, she was really pressed. Like, you can't be upset. That's like, I'm gonna say that's like Portia Williams going on Tamron Hall, her being upset about Tamron Hall's line of questioning. You put yourself out here. What are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? Yeah, so Hotel wanted the name changed to Maverick, so that way Maverick can be a part of the M&M kids, but she, you know, Ariane does not want that. And then shout out to Queen Sheba Darling. Queen Sheba said that he does not pay his bills, and that's how he got over to her page for an interview, allegedly. She said allegedly. But that's what I'm like, wait a minute, what? So I was paying attention to these YouTube streets today. I definitely was. It's just mind-boggling to me that all this is happening in real time. It is crazy to me that they allowed this to happen. If you guys want me to drop the link, type in yes if you want me to, or no if you want me to keep talking. I say that because I do want to hear from y'all. I want to hear what y'all think about all this. What do you think about the call? What do you think about Ariane saying that she made Bravo relevant, the grocery situation, her being upset about, you know, him and Sheree, you know, doing this fake relationship that nobody thought was real? What do you think about Stormi still being sued? Like, I really want to hear from y'all. I really do. So y'all give me a moment. Because I definitely want to hear from y'all, because I know this is going to be a hot conversation. Y'all give me a moment. All right, y'all, the link is pinned. Come on up if you want to chat, because I know y'all got a lot to say today. I mean, and honestly, tell you the truth, like, I was not waiting on a day like this, but the reason why I really didn't go live about any of the news, about all the other headlines about Love and Marriage Huntsville, is because it wasn't a big deal to talk about. It wasn't. I'm a bit different when it comes to my commentary. I don't believe you should jump on every single topic because someone talks about it. You wait until enough people want to care about, then you talk about it, because then you have the audience of enough people that genuinely care about it. Because if it's a one-off topic, okay, what, 5 people may care about it, but since so much happened today, everyone's over here because so much happened today. Match the energy of what the audience wants to talk about. That's it. So the link is pinned. If you want to come on up, just click the link and I'll bring you right on up. Y'all, I know y'all got a lot to say, because today was a lot. Hey, welcome up.
Hey, Brady.
Hey. Ooh, Lord. Lord. That's really all I can say. This was a lot.
Bray.
Yeah, I'm right here. Go ahead. T-Talk, go right ahead. I'm here. I think she may be cooking now. But yeah, I like I said, today I know was a lot for all of y'all. This is just
Bray, sorry about that.
no, you're good. Go right ahead.
How are you this evening?
I'm good. I'm good. I've been chilling out all day long today and just been paying attention to the YouTube streets. I'm like, wow, a lot going on today for sure.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, for sure, for sure. That video, that thing pissed me off.
Yeah, that was,
Did too much. And when she brought up Sugar Mama, that really pissed me off.
yeah,
Talking about baby taught Sugar Mama how to use the pot. If you don't go sit your dumb ass down somewhere,
I
or
feel you.
excuse me,
I
you
feel
know,
no, listen, we're
oh,
46 minutes in, so you're good.
sit down somewhere and shut up, talking about some she her son.
Yeah, no,
Your,
I,
your,
I,
your
I
son
feel
was
it.
still in the pull up when you claimed he was potty trained. He was still in pull up.
Hmm.
You
No,
had changed him.
right.
Online. And then you gonna sit there and say he taught Sugar Mama something. If she don't set her simple stuff down where
No, I agree. Hey, 1408. Wow, glad to have you here. No, I agree. And honestly, tell you the truth, too, like at the end of the day, like that's still a child, right?
right.
Because you got upset over people saying Knox is autistic. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with autism, y'all. That just means that they speak a little bit differently. They're still a human being, either way it go. But you want everybody to give you sympathy, but yet you can't even do the right thing. And like I said before, I know as a peacemaker, because I've experienced this on YouTube, when you try to make peace with people as a peacemaker, that doesn't mean you're gonna make peace with everybody. But also too, I will never ask anybody to do anything that I wouldn't do. So if I'm telling y'all try to make peace with people, I'm going to make peace with people. So like you can't ask for people to be understand about your kid and you go after somebody else's kid.
Right.
Because honestly, tell you the truth, I, and it's funny because I think it was on one of the lives that Melody said that she knew Taekwondo or somebody said like that. I
Mhm.
promise you, something I do not condone violence. But if Dwayne the Rock Johnson could arrange a Money in the Bank locked cage match, put Arion and Melody in that cage, it would be game over. It would be game over.
Yeah, that girl's ignorant. She don't want nobody talking about her son. But she
Yeah.
don't mind talking about that baby. You shouldn't
Mm-hmm.
even be mentioning that baby.
Yep.
Especially when you're on the phone with a blogger. Why are
Mm-hmm.
you even bringing her up?
Exactly.
Then she
I
said
mean,
she Martell her son different. What she meant by that was Martell don't get him for the whole 7 days that he got the kids because he said he overwhelmed. She's a fool. She's a fool. Because I would be
yeah.
like, no, you're gonna give me 7 days off the same way Melody gets 7 days off because she
Mm-hmm.
says she can't get no time off. Really,
Exactly right.
she a
Exactly
fool.
right.
She a
And that
fool.
and that really made me upset. By the way, Shan said, "Girl took me out. He can't see Sugar Mama nothing." They kind of made me upset. You can't tell who's on the autism spectrum just by speech. And they also had me looking at her sideways with a lot of her responses. I'll say this. I think, and this is not to excuse her behavior, but I always say at the end of my lives here on YouTube, know what you do and do what you know, right? So she was only speaking from what she knew. However, Shan, I will agree with you that at that point, if you don't know, you should be quiet because it's more than speech. It is body language. It is mental health. It's a lot of things that go into diagnosing anyone. And my thing is this: for you to say that you have all the kids and he's stressed out, That's saying something, because you boast about how y'all talk about taking care of these kids, but you know, he gets popsicles while Melody serves steak dinners. Like I listen. I'm not saying anything that ain't
They
no.
eggs, baby. They like steak and eggs for breakfast.
Listen, I'm not saying anything that ain't no. Okay,
Melody
so
said no popsicles over there at that house. No popsicles.
listen.
Okay? They eating steaks and eggs. Steaks and
Absolutely. They
eggs.
said Shan said that's ammo for court. I hope Lauren sends Mel. I hope Lauren sends that to Mel's lawyer. Oh, let me tell you something. Just because Melody is not on YouTube doesn't mean that she's not watching YouTube.
But she is on, I mean, she be watching. But I think she's seen that mess because she just went live a little while ago.
Oh yeah, I did see a notification for
Her,
that.
somebody asked her, um, did she see that video with Slaw saying that uh, that little boy taught Sugar Mama how to use the bathroom? I know she saw the comment because I could tell by her body language, but she just ignored it.
Yeah.
So she seen it, or she gonna say find it because
Hmm.
she saw that question. So I'm sure she won't. If she didn't see it and she does see it, she's not gonna appreciate it as much as we did. Who wants to
Right.
see a dingbat say her child taught Sugar Mama anything? Girl,
No.
sit down somewhere.
No.
Sit down somewhere.
And I mean, and listen, I genuinely believe that even if it wasn't Sugar Mama, you don't say that about, you don't put kids against each other like
You
that.
don't put kids against each other like that, but she shouldn't be mentioning Melody's children at all. She should be focused on her only child named Knox, by the way, because in this video, she, like you said, she revealed that she's not changing that boy name to no Maverick because that Eminem stuff is for him and Melody's children, and that's what
Right.
she said. She's not naming her child no Maverick, and at least she got a little bit of sense. Because don't allow that man to use you in a way to try to attack another woman to the point that you change your own child's name because you know those are her kids' names. You don't do that.
I mean, is 0.01% of credit because she still is being used. But I get your point.
She still did what?
I said 0.01% of credit that we are giving her because she's still being used. So it wasn't that much of intelligence to
Yeah,
use. But
yeah,
I
yeah.
do
She's
get your
still being
point.
used. She's still being used. And she thinks she the prize. I mean, he can't leave me alone. He can't leave me alone. He just keep coming back. But then she said at the same time, but he only gonna do what I allow him to do. Exactly. And you allow him to just keep coming back
Exactly.
and just keep coming back and keep coming back.
Yeah. I mean, it honestly is quite sad at the end of the day. Just all of this, and like I said, it's like, when is anybody going to grow up? I know it's the thing nobody wants to do, but doggone it, really? Because honestly, if the energy is like this for now, I can only imagine when these episodes drop, the recaps and everything. And y'all, I've thought about this. I still see that y'all want to come over here for that content. So when the season drops, I will be recapping it. I thought about not recapping it because of everything that happened, but I'm like, no, I got too many people who like my commentary. Not too many people who like my commentary. So I'm here. I'm here. Plus, that's how I got in this community anyway. Not to mention, I broke probably the biggest story of the summer with Stormy stealing her vendors. So it's kind of like I have no other option now but to cover it. But I appreciate y'all giving me views on my other videos to see that I can diversify myself as well. So, but yes, I will be covering LAMH when it comes back on.
That's
So.
all. And it should be on between the 10th and the 15th, something like that.
Yeah, so
No.
and I really was debating on not covering it after everything that happened, but I'm like, no, I got too many people that like what I do. So
I mean, but don't you like covering the show?
I do, and you know what? Honestly, I think my commentary, and I say this very humbly, I think my commentary is very unique because I am fair to everybody in that cast. I try to find the humanity in the show, but most of all, I try to bring something that at the end by the end of the video, you're like, you know what? I don't want to watch this show, but I'm gonna watch it because I know Braylon got something to say on it. He's gonna find some type of way where I can laugh about this thing, and that's a true gift to do. So no, I will be covered. But I did have my,
Okay.
but I did debate with myself if I should though, for real. I did have some debates with myself.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you decided on doing it. Come here, Jazzy. Yeah, 'cause, you know, you like the show, then don't let something or anybody, stop you from doing something. Sometimes people do things to deter you from doing something because maybe they see something in you that you don't see in yourself.
True,
You understand? So,
very true.
yeah, follow your passion. Don't allow somebody else to steer you to the right or to the left.
Absolutely. No, I appreciate that. And not to mention too, I have been missing my title creation making. So I can't wait for the new season because y'all know I'm gonna have some titles.
Yeah, not at all. Exactly. So yeah, and
So
you love making them dang on titles. So my
listen,
goodness
listen,
gracious.
listen. Y'all the ones that pay
Come on,
attention to it.
my house. Sit.
Oh my goodness. I think the big hey SLX16, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Let's see here. Shannon says your commentary is unique because you come from the young person side and you have an old soul, which is nice to see. Thank you, Shannon, for that. I appreciate that, Queen.
That is true.
And that's what I try to do. That's why I try to do SLX16. I think we spoke before on a panel, but welcome back in. And you know what? That's what I try to do, right? I try to bring a perspective that, I'm not saying who's right or who's wrong, but also too, like, what are we going to do about it? That's literally where I come from commentary with this show. It's like, okay, there's a lot right, there's a lot wrong, but at the end of the day, why does it matter?
Right,
Let's
right.
talk about it. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, well, you follow your heart. You understand? And do what you got to do. What's best for you.
oh no,
Because
absolutely. I mean, honestly, I think the funniest live stream that I've done was that 6 hour live where I was
you was sleep.
oh, oh my god, I was knocked out asleep. Oh my god. So y'all, that video so here's the thing, and I'm gonna say how this happened for those of you who may not know. So everybody was asking about Stormy's party and what it was going to be about, all that stuff. So I was actually on Here for Hot Tea. I can say the name because that's where I actually was. I was supporting her. And so I was like, hey, I got some tea. I got some tea. I got some tea. So then someone said, did you go to the party? I'm like, no, I didn't go to no party. I was in Ohio. So they said, you should go live. So so then I just kept replaying and replaying and replaying the video on my TV. And then, showcasing what happened on Instagram with who went and stuff like that. And then our Brezzy the Diva said Uncle Wanda's live. So we went to Wanda live. And then y'all, I fell asleep on the live. But here's the thing for everybody that, said, why you do 6 hours, why you do 12 hours. Also, y'all, at that time, at 12 a.m. or so, or like, I think it was like 4 or 5, but either way, I had 40 people who were still on live with me. That's the gag, as they say. I have 40 people on with me. So for everybody who was saying, oh my God, he fell asleep and I'm making fun of him and da 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 da, I have 40 people on with me still. So that's why I did end it. But that Stormy story breaking that live, that day was crazy with these. I think that's like at what, 3,800 views right now. Let's see. Shan says, I actually liked your marathon lives, which I can't participate for that long anymore. No, and you know what? Honestly, tell you the truth. All those marathon lives were circumstantial, right? So the one for Storm was circumstantial because I broke the story. The other one I had to come through and be the cavalry. And then the other one happened because guess what? I was actually trying to support another content creator. And I asked the best question of the whole damn interview. And then y'all know what happened. But all those were circumstantial. Shan says the live with Kiana was the best. Had a blasphemy prayer. Oh my God. Get off of me! Get off of me! You're gonna have a job tomorrow. You're bootleg. I'm the bootleg princess. Let me tell you something.
Y'all crazy.
That was some fun. No, serious T-Talk. You have to go back and watch. Oh my God. I think it was. Was it the Carson Blue one? I think it was the Carson Blue one. I think that's when Laurel was going off, if I'm not mistaken, right, Shan? I think it was that night. And Lord Jesus, Laurel. I love Laurel. I really do. And Laurel, you're welcome back on this channel anytime. I'm not mad at you. I'm not. It was just a lot going on. But when Laurel went in on Carson, I'm like, Lord help! Like this is just. Look, and I did try to talk with Carson because I realized, like, at the end of the day, there's gonna be bigger ish to deal with tomorrow. Like this is not gonna concern really any of us, because we got more responsibilities than just social media, right? But when Laurel went off, I'm like, Lord, I've never seen somebody live like that. I've never so yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. Kiana was on the night before. Okay, she was on the night before. Okay, gotcha. Yep. But that was, oh my God. And let me tell you something. If Jocelyn is ever out because of her voice, Kiana just needs to be her doppelganger. So, Kiana can take all her call. Hello, I'm Jocelyn, the Puerto Rican princess. What you need? What you doing to me? Why you bothering me? Oh my Lord Jesus. But no, T-Talk, those were some epic lives for sure. And trust me, I did not plan to stay up that long. I really did. I really did not. I don't think I did a live like that in a long time. Yes, she was. She was 10 toes down for you that night. Absolutely was. It definitely was. And honestly, too, let me tell you the truth. Chan, I still love you for sure. And if I wasn't 10 toes down for you, I'm sorry. That was a lot for me live. It really, really was, because y'all, I'm gonna give y'all context. None of that was supposed to happen. None of that was supposed to happen. Okay. I think it was me, Laurel, and Shan. We were still on. And somebody sent a clip over. Oh, okay, T-Talk, my bad. I was just recapping things. But somebody sent a clip over to her. And yeah, so, but all good though. All good. Hang on, y'all. Let me text somebody real quick. Sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. Hang on, y'all. Okay. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I am back. But yes, indeed. Lord. A lot going on in the world today. So if y'all want to come up, feel free to come right on up. We are just chilling out. Kendra G will be on tonight. Unfortunately, I won't be able to pull it up on my Roku TV because my okay, Braylon, you're good. Nor did I caught what Laurel. Yeah, and let me tell you something. Like, that live was crazy. None of that was supposed to happen. None of that. Shan will tell you I was not prepared. Because y'all, like, here's the thing, like, and this is just my opinion, okay? I truly do believe that as a content creator, you go to people where you're on the same level as them, right? And what I mean by that, sometimes it is subscriber count, but most of the time it's in terms of mindset, right? So because I was still, well, not still new, I am still new, but y'all get what I'm saying for context. Because I am still new to YouTube, I didn't think she was gonna come over here. I really didn't. Well, yeah. I'll just leave that comment up. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But yeah, I didn't expect, for me being a small content creator, that I would even get that much play. You know what I mean? Like, wow. And y'all, that was the first video that I had to put in GPS video directions for the video, because that was a lot. Y'all, it was basically 12 hours live. That was what? Where they do that at? And for those of you who are wondering, yes, okay, I wondered the same thing. Why did I go live for 12 hours? Okay, it was all circumstantial. Yeah, she definitely did end it. That is for sure. She definitely ended it. But yeah, so it's all good though. It's all good. It is all good. If you guys want to come up, you can click the link right there. Definitely would love to hear from you on your take on all this. Stormi still being sued. You know, Ariane thinking that she made Bravo relevant. Hotel not saying a word. You know what? Honestly, I think Hotel is not saying a word because he knows he's actually been caught. Like the jig is up. The jig is actually up. Like he actually did wrong in this one. You know what I mean? So not to say that he didn't, not saying that he hasn't done wrong, but you know what I mean? Like this one is like the mea culpa. You know what I mean? It's the mea culpa of everything. So, but yes, feel free to come on up. Would love to hear from all of you. Excuse me. Excuse me. But yes, indeed. And by the way, the Ready to Love panel will be on this Saturday at 3:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Queen T with GG9, myself, talk with Salah or Uche and Q. So it should be a wonderful, wonderful time. We always have a good time on that panel. We actually have had some Ready to Love cast members watch our panel, actually comment. So yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. For sure, for sure. I'm trying to think. I think that was all the LMH content for today. I mean, look, now I'm gonna be real with y'all about tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow, I do not know if anybody's going to have any information about what's going to happen in if anybody's going to have anything about what is happening with family court, because family court is usually very tied up in terms of, you know, what information can be out. So I don't know if anyone's going to have information on tomorrow. So I would probably say if you do see anything tomorrow, it probably would be vetted out, hopefully, but you guys are probably not going to really see a lot. And then of course, Marceau and Tisha, they have a lawsuit with Zen Gardens. That should be, I think Black Titanic said August 28th. So she said she's going to try to be there for that. Y'all, let me tell you something. I will be so real with y'all. I would go live on YouTube and cover it live with all of you. I really mean that. I definitely would. So, but yeah, it's going to be a lot happening leading up to September, which We're almost there at September. Can y'all believe that? We are almost there at September. And it is absolutely crazy to me that we're almost through the year. It is absolutely mind boggling to me. Just, Lord, Lord, Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord. I hope Kiana comes back through because let me tell you something. The thing about Kiana that I really do appreciate is that she was bold enough with it, right? She did not back down. She gave one of the let me tell you something. If there was a Black YouTube Awards, Kiana Hinton would get, at least an award for throwing it down, the best throwdown panelist. Because let me tell you something. When when she was on that panel with the Messy Girls meetup, with Brown Skin Girl drop the mic and when Tay talk, and Tay was like, Kiana, you have anything to say? She went in. Y'all, if y'all haven't seen that, go back and watch it. Look, I gotta go back and see what episode it is because they do. I think they go live 2 to 3 times a week, and so I gotta see what episode it was. But y'all, I came on camera because I was just like, Lord help, who is this woman and how does she have this much energy? Like she was going in and saying, you know what, Kimmy and Maurice. Y'all, it was too funny. It was too funny. But that was so good live. I've never seen Tay that quiet before. I've never seen Tay that quiet. It's Simply Beautiful. Simply Beautiful was like, don't forget about that ring and take some bitch over. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my Lord Jesus. My Lord, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. If you know somebody that is autistic, like for example, there's this show called The Good Doctor, right? And he's a doctor, but he knows how to be a doctor like that, right? So usually people with autism, they will know about one subject area very well. Now, of course, that does not mean every single expert out here has autism, right? Because here's the thing, some people are just that smart at what they do, right? But yeah, so. And then some people they have Asperger's, where they can't speak, so they'll it'll seem like a tantrum. It'll seem like a tantrum, but it will it's actually them just trying to communicate. So y'all hang on one quick second. I'm still right here. All right, y'all.
This has got to be the change property.
Sorry, y'all. Just had to see some people here. But yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So yeah, whatever y'all want to talk about now, y'all are more than free. Drop a topic in the chat. I definitely will say my take on that for sure. 10 people are here. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you all so much for being here. Like I said, I'll ask y'all this. Do y'all like my lives more? Do y'all like my videos more? Because I'm not saying I'm going to switch, you know what I mean, over to one thing or the other, but I do want to know what y'all preference is. Because I'm trying to figure out, different ways to make the channel grow. I know I'm good in commentary. I know that, but I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can do. But yeah, y'all let me know. Do y'all like my videos more? Do y'all like my lives more? Let's see here. By the way, y'all question, has anybody else heard about Macy and Mila stuff? Like being for real, like has anybody heard about Macy and Mila stuff? Like I don't think anybody's even gotten Macy and Mila. Like for real, for real. Like I'm not even trying to shade. I'm really not. I'm just asking. Okay, so Shan says I like them both actually because we can interact on the lives, but sometimes I'm busy and just don't want to listen. Okay, so keep doing the lives and the videos then. Okay, I'll keep doing it. And yeah, I know I was supposed to do my Little Mermaid review a while back, but the thing with the union is if you review any content from any studio, you can be barred from the union, which makes no sense, especially if you're not in it. And not to mention too, like I like reviewing stuff. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So, okay. All right. I feel y'all. And that's kind of how I feel about it too. It's like with the videos, you guys get to hear me be definite or definitive on a topic. But here it's just me and you chilling out. You know what I mean? It's nothing out the way. And not to mention too, y'all get to know me one-on-one through these lives. It's not anything it's not anything out the way. And it's more of a cooler vibe on the lives because I'm making a cooler vibe. Or at least I try my best to, you know what I mean? So by the way, y'all, they've been saying it's supposed to be storming and stuff over here, so I have not left the house all day today. So but yes, indeed. Good Lord Jesus. I was gonna order some KFC, but then what happened is, so when you order from KFC online, there's no option for cash because I was just gonna pay cash. I really was. I was just gonna pay cash. But yes, indeed. So is there anything else that y'all want to talk about? Feel free. I can find some stories real quick. Because I think that really was the bulk of the news for today for Love and Marriage Huntsville, I think. So, and you know what? I'll put it like this. If there is big news about Love and Marriage Huntsville, I will go live with it. Because I feel that in a live, you have the chance to fully articulate yourself. When you tape yourself, is difficult after a while because once it's taped, right? So, the only clarification that you get is in the comment section or if you do another video. But doing it live, though, it allows you to express yourself more. But anyway, so I saw this exclusive just now R. Kelly, $500,000 garnished from royalties payback for his victims. This is an exclusive off of TMZ.com. I'm reading this live right now. This is my first time reading this. It says here, and I quote, let's see. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this. R. Kelly is still on the hook for more than $500,000 in restitution to his victims, but they'll be getting a big check soon, thanks to his old hits, according to documents obtained by TMZ Hip Hop. Yeah, when I heard TMZ Hip Hop, I'm like, really, is this what we're doing? But apparently TMZ Hip Hop is still around. That's an actual source. A judge signed an order garnishing the embattled singer's royalties as it was discovered Universal Music Group is holding a bunch of his royalties. So now the company will cut a check to cover his restitution bill. I mean, I figured as much that was going to happen anyway. But it is what it is. Like, there's just no way that he's going to ever have the same career ever. You know what I mean? I know people still listen to his music, but it's just not the same. It's just not. It's just not. So. But yes, indeed. There you go. You know, you've been at the house all day, you haven't done nothing, but you still feel tired. But you still feel tired. That's exactly how I'm feeling. But I'm so glad to have all of you here. So glad to have all of y'all here. And by the way, y'all, I know you guys. Do y'all care about Jaguar Wright? Honestly, at all? No. Because I've been watching some of the Jaguar Wright stuff, and my Lord Jesus, I've never seen somebody lose it that badly. Like, there's this person named Denat. That used to be the manager and stuff. He's live right now talking about, I'll have to go back and watch it. But it's just, she talked about like Jill Scott and Erykah Badu and Mary J. Blige and all that stuff. And turns out she wasn't really being real about anything. It's just, y'all, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I've been paying attention to that. More for entertainment purposes. I know that over here we don't cover that, but I just thought y'all should know I do try to pay attention to everything. But yes, indeed. So it's quite a lot. So all right. I will ask y'all. Ooh, sorry. Didn't mean to do that to y'all. So y'all give me some time with the song Part of the Game. So Part of the Game is still our song, but I gotta figure out if I can buy a copy of the song and still use that, because like I said, that is our song. I just don't want to get struck down from Epidemic Sound every time that I play it. It's honestly ridiculous, but anyway. Okay. 5 people are in the building. Thank y'all so much for being here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I do like doing these polls on the live. I wish you could do a poll, and you know how like you do your description box for a video. I do wish that you could add like a poll, or you can like pin like a question. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that would make it more interactive. You know what I mean? Because all you have for being interactive is you have the super thanks, and also two, you have the comment section. That's about it. Though. So it would be cool to diversify it. Six people in the building. Thank you all so much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you all very much. Very much. I I'm trying to do better on many things. I was talking with a friend of mine, and they asked if I could help them for a situation, and they brought up a point of contention, which was true. And I did tell them that, hey, just because I did that doesn't mean that I didn't love you, right? And it was difficult, just because, like, that was a moment in time, but that's not who I am, right? And when you're trying to conserve your energy, conserve your resources, so you can do more, you're never going to please everybody, right? So, but yeah, that's happening. Well, that happened, and then there's a young. Oh my god! Wow. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm watching a live, and y'all know that Rudy Giuliani got arrested today, but there's a couple of former attorneys that got arrested, and their mugshots are just like, wow. I don't get, like, when they do like a smug smile or anything. I don't get why. I don't get why. And like the last one was Jenna Ellis. She got like a whole smile on her face, and I do not know why. That was just, but like I said, it's interesting because 2024 will be here before you know it, right? We're in 2023. I can't with myself. I legit had to think about what year is it? But no, we're in 2023. Nina Wow, hey Nina Wow, good to see you, Queen. Thank you so much for the love that you give. I do see your love, and I thank you for it. Yeah. By the way, if y'all did not happen to be there for the 1,000-member celebration, y'all missed a good time. Do you hear me? It was so good. So many people came through, and the legendary Silver came through, and it was a wonderful time. So thank you to everybody who did super chats, super stickers, left a comment, whether you whether you came or you missed it, but you still wanted to support. Thank y'all for that. That was. I still can't believe that I am legitimately monetized. I'm a YouTube part. That's crazy. That is legitimately crazy. And I say that because YouTube is very unique, where what you upload has 100% chance of being watched or not watched, right? And so you have to hope that enough people will tune in to see something in you. And that is dangerously terrifying, but for all of you who do see something in me, it's beyond words of how grateful I am. It really is. It really is. So. But yes, indeed. If you guys do want to come up, feel free to come on up. The link is pinned right there. If you want to come on up, would love to hear from you all. But yes, indeed. 6 people in the building. Thank you all so much. Hopefully y'all day went well. Hopefully it did. Hopefully your day went well. Hopefully your day went well. Let's see. Okay, so no votes for ending the live, so I will just keep rolling on here with all of you. But yeah, no, everything is good, y'all. The biggest thing I've been trying to do really is just try to stay mentally healthy. And that includes, who I talk to, where I move, how I move, stuff like that. Um, and I'm recognizing that at the end of the day, just because you don't say anything doesn't mean you don't care. But also, too, it is nice to know that it's nice to let people know that you're still alive. You know what I mean? I remember my mom was saying to me that, Braylon, sometimes a phone call does a world of good. Just for people to hear your voice is important, right? So, but yes, indeed. Hey, yo. I don't know why I'm sleepy all this. Ooh, sorry. I don't know why I'm sleepy all of a sudden. 'Cause I've been at the house all day. But I gotta get my Roku TV together. Definitely gotta get my Roku TV together, but it is all good. I actually try to watch Roku a lot more often than anything else. And like I told y'all before, I watch Cheaters. That is my show. Oh my god, I have fell asleep to that show before. There was one time I fell asleep and then I woke up and well, here's the thing, my TV. I think most smart TVs do this now, but most smart TVs they will turn off after a while because they don't want the bulb in the TV to burn out. But yeah, there's been times where I have watched. There have been times that I have watched Cheaters and just been like, "Ooh, Lord, you know what? At least I am not in that situation." I think Peter Guns hosted the show now. I don't know if it's still on TV or not, but. Six people are in the building. Thank you all so much. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We're just here chilling. We're live on tour, y'all. We are live on tour. I really do love the virtual tour concept, though. It's definitely something unique. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, I did not know about that. Wait a minute. Sorry, y'all. I'm still on TMZ.com right now. Let's see. So y'all know Blueface, right? Well, apparently, let's see. So apparently, Blueface says some dude stabbed me. Gym confrontation captured on camera. So Blueface is nursing fresh wounds in the boxing gym when a guy whipped out a knife and stabbed him during an altercation that started on video. The rapper and pretty successful amateur boxer, I didn't even know Blueface did amateur boxing, was training Wednesday morning at a gym in LA San Bernardino Valley when the attacker came to the gym. Security footage posted on Blue's IG shows the trainer David Kaminsky trying to get in between the man and Blueface. It appears there was an argument about something. Blueface decided that he was through. Oh, wait a minute. That he was through talking and hit the guy with several punches, but then appears to be taking something out of his pocket and charged back at Blueface. The video cuts off before the stabbing. Kaminsky tells TMZ Hip Hop things got heated quickly because the unknown attacker immediately started barking, "I'm going to ill you," to Blueface as soon as he charged him to the gym. It's clear. He tells us that the guy stabbed Blueface in the leg and then fled. Witnesses said the guy was in a black Tesla Model S with a Rottweiler with him. Wow. Woo. So Blueface don't Blueface injuries don't seem like threatening. Paramedics did show up on the scene, but he says he won't be able to compete in a boxing match that he's scheduled for August, not August, but October 14th. So. Wow. That is crazy. Craziness. You know, I think this world doesn't surprise me anymore. You know what I mean? Like, okay, that's crazy. Okay, that happened. Let's move on. Like, it takes too little to surprise me nowadays. Like, is that just me? Is that just me that it's just not even surprising anymore about what the world does? So, by the way, I did see this today. I saw a live on it. I didn't watch the live, but I did see somebody go live about it. So Lizzo intends to sue backup dancers. My accusers took photos with topless dancers. Um, so Lizzo got plans to sue the same backup dancers who are taking her to court. And the new photos appear to show the accusers having a great time backstage following some new entertainment in Paris about a month after the infamous banana incident in Amsterdam. Lizzo's attorney, Mark Singer, tells TMZ newly surfaced photos show Lizzo's accusers um, caressing, happily carousing, and gleefully reveling backstage for performance from a topless cabaret show in Paris. So I'm guessing the performers are. So I'm guessing the performers are the people in the wigs. I'm guessing. I'm not seeing them topless though. I guess it's their robes after the show. But here's the thing though. Like even though these so they were in the colorful wigs. Okay, they were in the colorful wigs. Okay. I will say this, even though those pictures did come out, that does not mean that that doesn't mean they were not uncomfortable. Right? So and listen, Lizzo has the right to sue back, but at the end of the day, if they did not feel comfortable, it was what it was. I think there's been plenty of situations where people have felt uncomfortable, but they still did because they did not want to lose their job. That should not be the case, though. So the singer says Lizzo accusers chose to re-up with Lizzo a few weeks after the Paris show and the return for her third leg of her tour. What's more, 1 month after the Paris backstage visit, Lizzo accuser Ariana Davis gushed over Lizzo in an audition tape, saying it's been so amazing, such a beautiful journey. I look up to her so much. I want to follow her footsteps. I just want to share that with the Queen Lizzo herself. So, for those of you who don't know, the audition tape that Ariana Davis had was for season 2 of Watch Out for the Big Girls. For those of you who don't know, Watch Out for the Big Girls is a Amazon Prime original show. On Amazon Prime Video, Lizzo has a overall deal with Amazon to create content for them. It says here, Singer says, after we first report on Lizzo on Davis's audition tape, she tried to explain away her glowing comments about Lizzo by claiming the bulk of her accusations were based on things that happened later. But he says that excuse is completely contradicted by the facts, including these images. I don't think that's necessarily true, and not to mention too, Ariana Davis auditioned for season 2 of Watch Out for the Big Girls because season 2 is supposed to be about big girls singing group, and so Ariana said that she was auditioning because she wanted to be able to sing, and that was before all the allegations, which, you know, timing is everything, you know what I mean? But Let's see. The attorney for the accusers, Rahimi, tells us of the smiling pig. Of course, they want to keep their jobs. They have bills to pay just like everyone else, but they finally had enough of the abuse. We stand by every claim in the lawsuit and look forward to trial. So this is going to go to trial. We shall see. Rahimi says, we've been hearing from other former employees sharing similar stories as seen in the New York Times article today about how Lizzo used intimate footage of her dancers without approval in the 2022 HBO Max Loved Lizzo documentary. We're seeing even more of a pattern of how Lizzo thinks of those who work for her. Clearly not very much. Lizzo was spotted in public Monday since the first time being sued. She was doing fine, working on new music. Her attorney says he has other substantial evidence, including to the photos and videos that prove the glaring contradictions between what the plaintiffs claim in their bogus lawsuit and was actually proven by the facts. Lizzo's lawyer is ripping the lawsuit as a sham, and he tells us that she intends to sue for malicious prostitution after she wins the backup dancer suit. Well, we will just wait and see what the end is going to be, because we do have to wait for all the facts to play out. We do. As much as people jump on people, I think we do have to wait, see what the end's going to be, because we don't know all the facts. We weren't there, so we're just taking information as it comes in. So. Thank y'all for being here. 5 people in the building. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Man. So I'm gonna try to stick to Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for the lives. Haven't done a Saturday version yet, but I definitely will. Yeah, this past Saturday was crazy because I had Ray to Love panel at 3:05, and then I had the Sip and Paint on at 6 p.m. So yeah, it was a double header day for sure. But I'm gonna try to do more lives on Saturday if I can. But sorry. Type 1 in the chat if y'all can still hear me, because I know I feel like I'm about to doze off, but I'm not, though. I'm still up with y'all. Hey, welcome in. We're just chilling. I'm rambling. They're chilling, watching me ramble with the nice nighttime driving music in the background. So glad to have you here. We're just chilling. This topic you want to talk about, feel free to drop it in the comments, the live chat rather. I'll talk about if you want to come on up. Just click the StreamYard link, and I'll bring you right on up. So, yeah. Hey, 7 people in the building. Thank y'all so much for being here. We're talking about a lot of Love and Marriage Huntsville content today because a lot happened today. Of course, y'all know Stormi Steele is being sued once again. Not once again, but once again. And in addition to that, of course, as you guys know, Hotel and Melody will be in court tomorrow talking about the amendment to hopefully Melody Cherie's kids being, back on TV and through media. So that's what we're talking about. And also just chilling too. Good things are going to happen. I believe it. I genuinely believe that. All right, let me get the daily motivator ready here. Not saying goodbye just yet. I'm just getting the daily motivator ready, y'all. And by the way, tonight on the Onyx collab at 10 9 Central, only on Clubhouse, we are going to be talking about Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan texted Stephen A. Smith about who was the best point guard, and Michael Jordan said that Magic Johnson is the best point guard, not Stephon Curry. So that's gonna be an interesting conversation. I got fellow collaborator that is a fan of the Golden State Warriors, so I know she will definitely have something to say on it for sure. So, four people in the building. Thank you all for being here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're just chilling. We are just chilling. Just chill. We can go settle down. And you know what? Honestly, tell you the truth, like, I get why Michael Jordan said that. Because, you know, Michael Jordan, at the end of the day, he is a legend. Like, you know, and granted, back then, you know, there were different rules back then, right? And Magic Johnson, and as they're showcasing in the series Winning Time, you know, that team didn't get hurt, but also too they played different rules. You could throw somebody on the ground and it didn't matter, but now it's a little different. Or as Shaq likes to say, y'all want to play real basketball? Or y'all want to play cupcake basketball? I'm like, not cupcake basketball, not cupcake. But yes, indeed. So, but yeah, it should be interesting tonight, 10 9 Central, only on Clubhouse. Just click the link there, and you'll be able to get into the club, and we'll be able to talk about it. And I think the last conversation we had, actually, the last conversation we had last night was a lot of fun. We talked about relationships and all types of stuff, but no, and also too, I think that, you know, Stephen Curry and Magic Johnson, they come from two different eras, right? But when I think about, you know, who will be a legend overall, you know, I'm thinking that, you know, it's Magic Johnson, because he took an inch and made it a mile, right? When he went through his, you know, his status of his sexual health and brought that to the forefront, that changed the game of like, wait a minute, celebrity can talk about it. Maybe I can talk about my stuff. And then to be the businessman that he is, to open up Magic Johnson theaters and to diversify himself. And I mean, legacy-wise, he's done a lot. And not to say that Stefan has not done a lot in terms of helping the community and his basketball game, but I feel like maybe the reason why not Magic Johnson, but maybe the reason why MJ said what he said rather, is because it's been enough time that has passed. It's been enough time passed with Magic Johnson to see the staying power of him, right? And even though Michael Jordan gave Stephon Curry an exclusive interview, Stephon still has, you know, work to do to prove himself. So maybe after some years it may change, but hey, that's what MJ said. So, you know, it's an opinion. Steph Daddy was a shooter, so he taught his sons how to shoot. Then Steph got lucky with a squad at Mark Jackson. Oh, absolutely. I definitely agree with all of what you said, that there are different elements. There are different elements at play when you make it to your success. Absolutely. If you think that you are successful because of just you, then you're lying to yourself. You're absolutely lying to yourself, without question. Um, Braylon Lee is not Braylon Lee without his mom, his dad, his sister, his brothers, his family, y'all. I mean, it takes a village to make any dream of yours come true. So I agree with that, Shan. I agree with that. Stiff ankles ain't gonna last long, so I don't know, Bray. And listen, I mean, for what it is, I mean, Stephen Curry did come up with a show called Holy Moly on ABC, which, it's basically mini golf times 10. I like the concept for what it is, but it just reminded me of Wipeout a little too much, which I miss Wipeout on ABC. That was the show. Oh my God. Let me tell you something. If Wipeout was still on ABC, I would be recapping that show. And yes, I know that they did on TBS with John Cena and Nicole Breyer, but it didn't have the same je ne sais quoi. It didn't have that juice. It didn't have that um, energy that made you want to, like, that. The Johns were funny and Jill was funny too. It just worked better to me. But that's just. It's funny, y'all. So literally, I'm on YouTube right now, and so like when you go over the thumbnail, it shows you what the video looks like, and the video for When They Talk looked like just Cookie just sitting there, just. I swear, Cookie is dazed every time. Say hi, Cookie. Say hi. I am a dog. Why am I here? Why am I doing this ish? Where's my payment in dog treats? Oh man. Man, oh man. Well, Shannon, it looks like it's me, you, and another person here. So I can stay on with you for a little bit until 9, or I mean, it's almost 9 now, so I might as well. You know what I mean? But hey, 3 people are here. Thank y'all for being here. We just been chilling for the last 1 hour, 52 minutes, and 55 seconds. Talking about a lot of love and marriage Huntsville content today because there was a lot going on today. There was a lot going on. And there will be a lot going on tomorrow. As you guys know, Melody and Hotel will be in court tomorrow. Now, of course, it probably won't be as much coverage on that story because it is family court. And, they're not going to reveal the receipts of that because they want to protect the children. That makes the most sense in the world to me and everybody in between. But somebody probably will be talking about it for sure. And of course, they got inside sources, so somebody will say something about it, but I don't think it's going to be in great detail. But yeah, so. Hey, 4 people, welcome in. Glad to have y'all here. Just chilling. Just chilling. I've just been listening and reading something else. What a listen, right? You're reading words and you're like, wait a minute, what'd you say? It's funny because sometimes people think that I might be on some sauce, you know what I mean, or I might be drunk. But I'm like, nope, I'm sober. I am. I just have a way of saying things that it makes sense to me. If it makes sense to y'all, great. If not, it is what it is. But Yes, indeed. Hmm. Hey, four people, welcome in. We're just chilling. That's exactly what happened when you start talking about staff. Well, here's the thing, right? Because I come from a radio broadcasting background, I have been trained not to have any dead air, as they say. So I do try to keep the conversation going, but I thought it was an interesting topic because I'm like, it's Michael Jordan. Like, we don't really hear from him too often anymore now. Of course, because his son Marcus Jordan is Dan Larson Pippen, and I did see today that they are not married, but they're thinking about it. Like I said, that's going to be an interesting wedding. You're going to have your son marry one of your teammates' ex-wives, and y'all both are going to be at the wedding. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be real interesting. You know, and what I do hope is that at the end of the day they don't try to shame each other, within their speeches. You know what I mean? Because y'all been to family weddings where well, I am happy for the couple, but I will say my family can pay for this because we can actually pay for it. Unlike y'all heathens, you don't want the families to bicker back and forth. So if it is going to let's see. Larson, please don't marry that baby, Lord. I mean, let me tell you something. They're fully grown. And listen, allegedly Larsa, had sex 4 nights a week, nonstop. Haven't missed a day for 29 or 23 years. So, I mean, at the end of the day, look, maybe she want to play Game 7 for the rest of her life. You know what I mean? If the fathers can play Game 7, maybe the sons can play Game 7 too. You know what? I need to stop playing. I need to stop. I am a whole problem out here. I need to stop. But listen, they're fully grown, and is it right? No, but they're gonna do it. Probably, but they're still human beings. So, but I would like to be at that wedding though, because I feel like MJ, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen are probably gonna roast each other during the father of the toast speeches. Hey, and listen, y'all know y'all got some family members that are shady, that they will throw shade in the speech. Y'all know y'all do. Don't even try with me. No, don't you do? No. All right. By the way, y'all, that's off a Family Guy. Like, no. All right. Oh, now I know what it is. Stop it. All right. It's just like when Brian the dog hit Peter on the head for calling Lois fat. He was like, no. And I think that's my type of humor. It really is just everyday humor. You know what I mean? For me, it's the quiet part. It's the quiet part said out loud. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, we'll see. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I think if they really do get married, it will probably be a blip on the radar screen. Like, okay, I'll say this. It will be a ship on Battleship, like with a direct hit because of pop culture. But like, it's not going to last long. It's not. They'll do their People magazine pictures and they'll get a huge paycheck. And then, I'm trying, you know what? I know Bravo needs new content. Ooh, Separation Anxiety, the series on Bravo. Oh my God. Hi, I'm Larsa Pippen and I'm Marcus Jordan. And we just got married. So join us in our brand new docuseries called Separation Anxiety, where we go through different issues in life together as we try to not have separation anxiety. I just, I'm so wrong. I Listen, let me tell you. Well, I only say this because Larsa Pippen was a Miami housewife. So if she did get a spinoff series with Marcus Jordan, I think people would tune in. But like maybe the first 2 to 3 episodes, and then they'll fall off. But hi, I'm Larsa. I'm Marcus Jordan. And not to mention too, like, here's the thing: Michael Jordan is not going to appear on the show. He is not going to appear on that show at all. I'm gonna tell you why, because Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan. He don't need money. But listen, I'll say this: if Scottie Pippen joined the cast, it was like, okay, so if y'all pay me about $50K an episode, I'm cool with that. Let me see something here. Let me see. You're not gonna watch it. Even if I recap the show, you're not gonna watch it. Okay, I appreciate you being real. I do. Lord help. So let's say that Scottie Pippen's ex-wife and Marcus Jordan got married. Let's just say that, and they decided to do a series. If Scottie Pippen joined the cast for $50,000 per episode, right, he would end up getting at the end of the season a check for $650,000. That's a lot of money. $650,000 for being on 13 episodes of a reality show of your enemy. I would listen. It's just money. So yep, listen. I don't think Bravo will pick up a show with Marcus and Larsa. I really don't think they'll pick it up. Now, if they do, that just means they're really desperate for content. Wow. That's all that is. I've been watching Futurama a lot too. I love Futurama. That is such an amazing show. Oh my god. And you know what? Honestly, I did not really think. I really did not think about how real I would like Futurama, because I've always been like a time travel nerd. You know what I mean? I love the movie Clock Stoppers. I would love to do a franchise with that. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I didn't realize how scientific it was, and Planet Express and all that type of stuff. So Futurama is definitely one of my favorite shows, because they lean into the crazy. You know what I mean? Hmm. 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 Oh man, a lot of people live tonight. Good Lord. Do y'all think YouTube is like TV for y'all? Like for real? Because I feel like YouTube is like TV for me in so many ways. Like, I can pull up somebody's channel and rewatch content all the time for free. and not have to really pay for it. Um, you know what I mean? But all right, y'all. Well, it looks like it's just me sharing here. Uh, Look, I'll put the comments up so y'all can see it. I'm not gonna watch it, Braylon. Understood, understood. Oh man. Well, this definitely has been fun for sure. Let me pull up the daily yeah, right, like YouTube is like TV now, like, and the cool thing is depending on the show you watching, like this show you can literally pull yourself up onto the TV show. Like you haven't been able to do that like with regular television. But also too, I feel like with YouTube there is a freedom of TV that television wish they could have, but they can't because they got ad dollars and things like that. But yes indeed. So with that being said, it is time for the daily motivational thought. So this is it for Wednesday, August 23rd, 2023. Get involved. The party has now begun. It's your time to join the fun. The sun came up on a new day. Plenty of good things are possible. Many of them are starting to happen. It's somewhat useful to speculate about what might be or might have been. What's much more valuable is to jump right in and get involved right now. Hey, four people, welcome in. When you participate, you are sure to encounter awkward moments, inconvenience, frustration. Go ahead and participate anyway. With all you have being exactly and honestly who you are, get involved, commit yourself, live like you mean it, making your intention to make something rich and rewarding with the time in front of you. The biggest regrets are for opportunities missed. Don't miss the one that is here for you now, Ralph Morrison. You know, y'all know I always say I appreciate these thoughts, but it's true. If you guys want more thoughts like that, go to greatday.com. You know, there is a young lady that I am. There's a young lady that I've been looking at here recently that, you know, I really do think that she could be the one. I do. And so I've been applying pressure through social media comments. You know, like, because this is the thing, right? I've come to realize that at the end of the day, you have to allow yourself to know that if you want a blessing, you have to be a blessing. If you want a queen, you have to get, if you want a queen to have a queen mindset, you have to be a king with a king mindset. And so, you know, getting involved, you know, to me looks like just going for it, right? I mean, the worst thing that can happen is they say no. And how many times have you been told no in your life? Probably more times than you've been told yes. But I genuinely believe that at the end of the day, we miss 100% of the shots that we do not take. And life is way too short not to go for what we want. So yeah, I've been wondering about her. I hope she's doing well. I've been wondering about her for sure. Yeah, Kiana is good people. She really is, and she's funny too. Um, I think she does have a channel, if I'm not mistaken. I think she does have a channel. And by the way, too, like, you know, everybody who is doing YouTube, shout out to everybody. I mean, this thing is not easy. I mean, at this point, everybody is learning broadcasting. doing YouTube, right? So, oh my goodness gracious. And like I said, you do learn how to do an intro, you learn how to do an outro, and with lives or live streams, it really is like live TV. You can't say too much, you can't say too little. It's a lot to do, but yeah. And not to mention too, like the reason why I really don't get frustrated at YouTube or social media is because I know it's not everybody on social media. Honestly, if everybody was upset on social media all the time, nobody would be on. Like really, at the end of the day, nobody would be on. You know what I mean? So, but yes, indeed. Hey, Shandy, you just want to stay here until like maybe like 9:20 or so, and then end it, or like I'm here. You know what I mean? I just don't want you to feel like you're bored with me or anything. Hang on, y'all. I'm still here. I'll be right back. Oh, Jesus help. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I'll probably stay here until what 9:20, and then we'll probably end it. So, if you guys still want to chat with me, chat in the comment section, and I will chat back for sure. So, I'm just gonna let the great music play here. So, y'all give me a moment. Oh no, I'm still here, Shan. I'm still here. I'm still here, Shan. Hey, second person, welcome and glad to have you here. No, I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't boring anybody. That's all. I'm still here. I'm still here talking everything. That's all. That is all. I try to respect y'all time. I do. I really, really do. Because now I know that I know a lot of people got a lot of things to do. So, all right then. Well, with that being said, then I guess I will go ahead and close it out then. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you weren't born special, because you were always born a blessing. And trust, you may not be where you want to be, but you'll be where you need to be. Do what you be chosen to do. Why it's one thing to call yourself is another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. Hopefully, by spending time together, we will rise up to be great together. And I always remember where you're doing radio. Oh, Shannon, are you back? I'm sorry, y'all. See, this is the thing about live, right? Um, yeah, it's all good. I don't know. Oh, okay. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. Hopefully, by spending time together, we will rise up to be great together. I always remember um, whether you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you're just recognizing that you're in a better spot than some people on reality TV. Make sure the replay is not just for if you watch it, not just for if you listen to it, but if you want to experience it again. I love you. I value. I embrace you all. Jan, is that you? Or hey, one person, welcome in. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. If you want to say something very quickly, go right ahead. Or if you want to come on up, feel free. Just been chilling out here for the last 2 hours. So yeah, glad to have you here, one person. Oh man. By the way, I really do like this nighttime driving music. I really do. Two people are in the building. Welcome in. Welcome in. Glad to have y'all here. Just been chilling out for the last 2 hours talking all love and marriage Huntsville content and some other topical stories as well. Yeah, so did the daily motivational thought of getting involved and how we should all get involved in more of our lives and trying to make sure that, at the end of the day, that we recognize that we all are problems, but we can all be solutions too. And I feel like for some of us in our lives, we never had that space to be able to be a solution because everywhere around us has been problems. You know what I mean? But so that's what I've been doing for like the last. Well, not being I am a problem for some people because they can't handle my greatness. But no, I've been more of a solution, just trying to bring soul to commentary, bring soul to conversation, bring soul to the things we do not understand. So yeah, I'm glad to have all of you here. Thank you, one person, for being here. I appreciate you so much. I was just getting ready to do my outro, but the one thing I often do is always make sure everybody feels included into what we do around here, our virtual tour. As I often do say, hey, second person, welcome in. As I often do say, higher is waiting, lower is available, but either way, we're going on tour. And we're going on tour to be able to talk about things that's what maybe mainstream media is not talking about. You know what I mean? We're going on tour to talk about things that are happening in Black culture that maybe you haven't heard about, but that you should hear about. Having the conversations that you wish you could have with your friends, but you can't. Or better yet, your family is so bogged down into their own ideals and thinking that there's no room for growth. That's what this place is for. That's what Virtual Tour Live is all about, being able to bring you a place to be where there is no judgment. Now, of course, we're going to have our feelings on things, but that doesn't mean we can't love you, the individual. So, to the second person here, thank you for being here. Been here for about 2 hours now. Just been chilling out, talking about a little bit of everything. So all right, probably at 2:20, I'll redo the outro. So, but yeah, I thank everybody for being here. This was a lot of fun, and I really do enjoy these lives. So I'll be back. I'll be back Friday. It seems like 7:00 worked for everybody, so I'll try to come on at 7:00 Friday. If nothing is going on. Now tomorrow, I don't know if I will be on because, at the end of the day, I don't think anything will be happening with Love and Marriage Huntsville tomorrow. It's a family court case or an amendment to something happening in family court, so I don't know if we're going to get too much information on that. But if I go live, y'all will know about it. I try to do it out at least 2 hours out in advance. But yes, indeedy. Yes, indeed. Yeah. All right. With that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you weren't born special because you are always one of us. And trust, you may not be where you want to be, but at the end of it, by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you be chosen to do. Why it's one thing to call yourself, it's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. Hopefully, by spending time together, we'll rise great together. Always remember where you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or just recognizing that you are better off than some reality stars on TV. Make sure the replay's not just worth for watch it, not just worth for listen to it, but for you to want to experience it again. I love you. I value you. I make sure I'll see you real soon. Good night, everybody.